Hello and welcome to Let's Play Eversion. If you are a fan of VG Cats, you'll know that this game just got recommended by Scott, the author, and I played through it and it was pretty interesting, so I'm now going to play it for everyone to enjoy. It's actually, some parts of it are pretty hard, so at first it looks like, oh, this might just be a Mario clone, but as you'll see, it gets pretty interesting pretty fast. Now, the point of the game is just to get to the end of every level, but there's also these little gems you can collect. As you can see, there's a little counter, and it keeps track and it saves how many gems you've got in a level. But as you can see, some gems are out of reach, and it looks like you can get on these clouds, but you actually can't. So you might be wondering, what are you supposed to do? What you're supposed to do, see, there's the end of the level. I could end the level right now. Actually, I think I will. So when you end a level, it just does this. It's like, oh, that's how many you got, and there's 240. And it's Z to jump and X to reverse. Now, it'll go to the next level, but anytime in a level you hit the escape, and it lets you go back to the main menu. And you can switch between all the levels you've got to. So I'll go back to level 1, because I didn't get everything. Now, nothing's locked. Nothing's locked from the beginning of the game. You have all your moves, which is only 2 moves. But there are some tricks. There's one main trick that you learn pretty early on that you know that you need to do, and that is, oops, I need to bounce. Oh wait, that is, if I can remember where it is in this level. Is it right here? Yeah. In every level there are, God, where is it? In every level there are little portals. You can't see them, but when you're near one, the screen starts to flash. Oh God, where is it? There it is. It's right here. Now see, the screen's normal light blue here, but when you stand right here, the music gets a little fuzzy. Hit the button, and you switch dimensions. This is dimension 1. There's no clouds, but everything's in full bloom. This is dimension 2. Things are a little wilted, but there are clouds. So I can now get those up there if I jump correctly. There we go. Now in the first level, they wanted to keep it simple, so there's only 2 dimensions. But as you'll find, there's actually 8 dimensions. I can't make that jump because the clouds are in the way, so I'll go back to dimension 1. Now, it does not matter which dimension you're in to beat a level. You can beat it on any one, except for this one thing later. Now, switching between dimensions is how you solve most of the puzzles. Sometimes they force you to switch a dimension, but as you'll see, oops, I died. There's no lives. You can die as many times as you want. There's usually like a halfway point in each level, and then if you die any time past that, you'll come back to the level at that point, and you enter the world in the dimension you were in at the checkpoint. So the checkpoint, every time you pass the checkpoint, whatever dimension you're in is the one that you stay in. So I think right there's the point. So since I was in dimension, darn it. Since I was in dimension 1, it would be dimension 1 when I came back. But if I switched to dimension 2 and then passed the checkpoint again, then it would be dimension 2 when I came back. You can always check which dimension you're in by looking at the upper right. That'll tell you, the first number is which level you're on, and then the second number is which dimension you're in. Now, the switching dimensions is right here in this world, and now we're in dimension 2, so all the clouds are here. But I think you can even go to the 3rd dimension in this level, but first I have to get these. Yeah, if you get all the gems in the game, like most games, you get like a secret ending, so that's why I'm making sure. And I also want you to see where all the gems are, because some of them are tricky how you get them. Right now they're all pretty easy though. Let's see. See, I still can't get past here because the trees are in the way, so we want to get to the 3rd dimension, because in the 3rd dimension, things have wilted even more. Is it right here? No, it's not here. Like I said, it's just trial and error to figure out where the dimension things are. Maybe it's up here. Nope. Still not there. Still can't make it to those clouds. They're just there to confuse you. So let's keep going this way. Yeah, the jumping, platforming stuff, it isn't too hard. So yeah, we can get across here. Yeah, all enemies, there's only really one enemy in the game, he looks different, but you can always just jump on his head. And now we're in Dimension 3. There's still clouds, but things are even more wilted, and the trees that we saw before are now completely, they're gone, so we can walk through them, and the flowers are now becoming wilted, and we'll see that they get even worse. And the enemies now are a little orange. So that's Worlds 1 and 2. I'm going to end it for here, and we'll start World 3. This is World 3 next time. I'll see you then. Bye.